Did you have fun last night? Maybe a little too much fun? Did you make some choices that in the moment felt great, but right now you regret it? Don't be so hard on yourself. It happens to everyone. What's important is what happens next. Will you wallow in guilt and continue making bad decisions? Or will you own your choices and bounce back? I don't know about you, but I like option number 2. Hi, I'm Mark and you're watching Keto Crush, your channel for eating healthy, feeling great, and looking hot. In this video, I'm going to discuss what happens when you cheat on keto and 3 quick ways to bounce back into ketosis like nothing ever happened. But first, crush that like button and subscribe so I can keep the keto content coming week after week. Also, big shout out to 𝗕𝗵𝗲 for being the first to answer last week's question. Yes, xylitol is a sweetener alternative that, while harmless to people, is 100% toxic to dogs. The first step to recovering from a cheat day on keto is understanding what happens when you stray. Think of it less as a moment of weakness and more as a softer reboot. By breaking ketosis, your body is back to burning carbs for energy, which, depending on how long you're on keto, means it'll take anywhere from a day to several days to get back into a fat-burning state. Fortunately, there are several ways to expedite the process. Fasting. The first and most effective method to getting back into ketosis is to fast. Fasting requires that you consume nothing but water, unsweetened tea, and/or black coffee for an extended period of time, allowing your body to fully process whatever excess carbs you have stored. For those unfamiliar with fasting, the process sounds a lot like starving yourself, but the fact is there's much more to it than that. For starters, by not eating, you're actually giving your digestive system a much needed break. The process of eating, breaking down food, and disposing of waste is taxing on our bodies. By allowing this rest period, we give our digestive systems some much needed time to recover from inflammation and constant use. Fasting also forces the body to switch back to keto as quickly as possible. Without more carbs coming in, our bodies have no choice but to find a new source of energy, ASAP. If you were already in a state of ketosis prior to your cheat day, it won't take long for you to burn through those excess carbs, no matter how much you consumed. Of course, for some, fasting can be a challenge. I find black coffee and club soda especially to be helpful when it comes to calming hunger pangs. But should they prove too difficult, another effective option is an egg fast, which works by restricting all food intake to eggs only. It's a creative way to practice strict keto by limiting yourself to a food rich in healthy fats and nothing else. High-intensity workouts. Aside from restricting further consumption of carbs, the next fastest way to bounce back from a cheat day is to burn through those excess carbs as quickly as possible. And nothing does that better than a good old high-intensity workout. For some, this could mean a long session on your stationary bike, or a workout at a high-intensity gym like Orangetheory or CrossFit. Or if you're like me, you can just go outside and practice sprints until you can't run another step. Do you have a favorite high-intensity workout other than the ones mentioned? Let me know in the comments below. I'm always looking for a new way to push myself. High-intensity workouts scream for carbs. While you can absolutely do them on keto, if there is a carb lurking anywhere in your body in the middle of a high-intensity workout, you can guarantee it'll be hunted down and burned well before your body switches back to burning fat for fuel. In fact, some people do this regularly in what are known as the targeted ketogenic diet and a cyclical keto diet. With the former, they're purposely eating carbs around workouts to fill their muscles with glycogen, a fast-burning energy source perfect for high-intensity training. With cyclical keto, these people have days where they allow carbs into their diet once or twice a week to replenish their glycogen stores. In either instance, the carbs have a very specific purpose for fast-burning energy meant to be used rather than stored. Ketones. The last way to bounce back to keto fast is to not waste any time reintroducing your body to ketones. Ketones, of course, are derived from fats and on keto are your primary source of energy. You can do this a couple of different ways. The first is through exogenous ketones. These are sold as powders or in capsules at pharmacies, most supermarkets, and of course, online. By skipping the digestive process completely, they essentially hand your body ketones on a silver platter. I've had mixed results with these. While some brands have proven extremely effective, others have had little to no effect because exogenous ketones can be quite expensive, it's important that if you choose this route, you do so with a brand that works for you. Though not quite as instantaneous as exogenous ketones can be, MCT oil is the next best way to get to ketones fast. Short for medium chain triglycerides, MCTs are immediately mined by the body for ketones. With a mild, neutral flavor, adding it to your diet is as simple as slipping some into your coffee, cooking with it, or pouring it over a salad with a splash of vinegar. That said, if you go this route, it's extremely important that you start with a teaspoon at a time, and over the course of several weeks, work your way up to 1 to 2 teaspoon servings. Our bodies have to learn how to digest MCTs properly, and if you overdo it too fast, you'll be in a world of digestive pain. Also, like exogenous ketones, MCT oils are expensive. My wife and I order the same bag of powdered MCT oil from Amazon every 2 weeks at $30 a pop, 𝗕𝗵𝗲. We justify the price by how amazing our bulletproof coffee makes us feel every morning, which you can see exactly how we make by checking the link above, and by subtracting the cost of all the junk food we'd be wasting our money on if we weren't living this great lifestyle. Whichever option or combination of options you choose, these 3 best practices will get you back into the ketogenic state as quickly as possible. And again, depending on how long you're on keto prior to your cheat, this could mean the difference between a few hours or a couple of days. Either way, if you regret your slip, learn from your mistake and make the changes needed to prevent it from happening again. If you don't regret your decision, well, congrats. Balance and learning how to use keto to live your best life are all part of the keto journey. And living guilt-free is equally as important as knowing how to live without carbs. Thanks for watching Keto Crush, your channel for eating healthy, feeling great, looking hot. If you love this video, let me know with a comment and a like. And if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button so I can come back next week with another keto video. Keto Crush. Eat healthy, feel great, look hot.